Hello all, hope all are fine. I'm just back after my vacation and also a traditional recipe for you. This recipe is going to be made with these items. This is the main item. This is raw banana. One raw banana I've taken. This is usual raw banana, but traditionally this is made with the Nendra banana or the Kerala banana what you get. I didn't find it, so I've just used a normal banana. Okay, and this needs to be cut like this, small cubes. Okay, and this is the elephant foot yam. This is also cut similarly. This is about 350 grams of the elephant foot yam, and this is one banana, one medium sized banana. That's it. And this is the usual, what is it, chana, the black chana. I've soaked it overnight and I boiled it. Usually I make this in large quantity and I store it in the freezer. So whenever I make a similar this or a stir fry sabji, I put it into that. So this will just add some quantity also. So this is soaked and boiled, and this is half a cup. Okay, and this adds really a good bite in when you're making this. And when you're boiling this, along with this you need to add all these items also while boiling. This is 2 to 3 green chili, 2 to 3 curry leaves, half teaspoon of red chili powder, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, and quarter teaspoon of pepper powder. This pepper will give a good taste when you're making whenever you're making this elephant foot yam curry. This pepper will give a good taste. Okay, it's like a taste enhancer. So they go well with it. So that's it about it. All this needs to be boiled together. Okay, I'll just show you how I'll be doing. And when it's traditional, definitely there's something to be grinded. And this is just quarter cup of the coconut, fresh coconut. This will not be grinding into a fine paste, nor rough also. I mean, not coarsely, not too like in between coarsely and a fine paste. That's how we'll be grinding this. And this is half teaspoon of the cumin powder and one crushed garlic. In some part they don't use this garlic, but I feel this goes well with the yam, so I'll use it. Some they don't use, so it's optional. Okay, this will not be grinding. I'll be just adding along with the grinded paste of the coconut. That's it about it. And the main specialty about this curry is that you'll be using lots of coconut for roasting it. Okay, these are all the items for the seasoning. So while seasoning, you will need to make this a golden, you'll have to roast it golden. That is the specialty of this curry, that this has to be more in quantity. I've used half a cup of coconut, so double the quantity of what you're going to grind. So always use very less coconut for grinding, but for seasoning you will need a lot of coconut. So as I mentioned, this is 1 cup of coconut, half a cup of coconut, few curry leaves, that's my favorite, then 2 red chili and half teaspoon of mustard. This is for seasoning, and seasoning is the highlighted process in this curry. So let's get started and start cooking all this along with this. So I'm back with my mud pot in which I'm going to make all this. I just forgot to mention, whenever you cut this yam or the banana, always leave it immediately in water, else this will get oxidized and become black. I've removed the excess water now because I'll be adding water accordingly. You don't need much water. And all these goes into it. I've already mentioned what it is. Along with the give it a toss. I'm adding half teaspoon of salt and water, sufficient enough for this to get cooked, because this is This is a side dish, so not a gravy. I think I didn't mention. This is a side dish, not a gravy. So it has to be thick. Okay, I've tossed it well. Now I'll just keep it closed and cook it for 10 minutes. But in between I'll be stirring. And also if the water is not sufficient, you may add a little bit extra water. But try to add hot water, not cold. So I'll see you once this gets cooked. Our vegetables are all well cooked. Now time to add the coconut which we have grinded. Grinded it neither into a fine paste nor coarsely. Now let this get cooked along with this. Okay, now if you don't have a mud pot or don't have time to cook it in an open pan, you may cook it in the pressure cooker also. Cook it on medium flame for 2 whistles. That's it. Done. But usually when it's traditional, I like to cook it in a mud. That's the reason why I'm doing this way. And it tastes awesome. This way. Now let it get, allow it to simmer for say 5 minutes or till all this water gets evaporated. I'm also adding this crushed garlic now. I've lowered the flame and I'll allow it to simmer. Okay, this is all done now. Now time to season it. And this will further get thickened because we have added the raw banana which will soak up all the water. So I'll now season it. Okay, my oil is hot. I'm adding the mustard. Okay, once this crackles, just lower the flame and add the chili and the red chili. Chopped it fine with red chili. Take a little large pan for seasoning because you will need it. And then finally goes the coconut. Now you have to have a lot of patience because on a low flame you need to roast this golden. On low to medium you can increase the flame accordingly. But make sure don't burn it, it has to be golden. This is now done. I'm switching off the flame. Now we will add it to the curry what we made. So back to the pot where we started. Now we'll add in the seasoned coconut. If you like more, you can add more coconut also. And you can add up to 1 cup also. I have used half a cup. You can add up to 1 cup also. The more you add, the more tastier it's going to be. Now just stir it. See, now a lot of water also has absorbed by the, and now it will further get thickened. Once it cools down, it's further get thickened. That's how it should be. It should not be watery. Let me just plate it out. Our traditional side dish made of yam and banana is just ready. It's really mouth watering, and please do try it next time when you don't know what to do with the yam. Just try this, or if you are not habit of buying yam, buy that and do try this. It's really very tasty because something this is made in our during our feast and all, in our marriages or a festival. So try this, and this is known as kuttu in Kerala, kuttu curry. This is how it goes. Okay, so have a nice day, happy cooking, and please do subscribe my channel if you are yet to join my YouTube family. Okay, bye bye.